We love these confessions of love.
I love you. Don't.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 love confession scenes in TV. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the best small screen scenes where one character declares their love or romantic interest for someone else. However, the word love doesn't have to be explicitly stated. To qualify, the confession has to be intentional, so accidental ones, like Chandler's for Monica, won't be on here, as cute as they may be.
You're so great, I love you.
Also, some of these scenes can be tied to big plot developments, so just a forewarning that there could be spoilers ahead. Number 10. Finn Collins to Clarke Griffin, The 100.
I should have fought for you.
Arguably the first pairing on this post-apocalyptic show, Finn and Clarke are two troublemakers who develop romantic feelings for one another after being sent back to Earth from the space station in the titular group of 100 delinquents. Their relationship grows throughout the season, though it definitely hits a snag due to Finn's girlfriend Raven joining them on the planet. Following Finn killing one of the Savage Reapers to save both of their lives, Finn tells Clarke that he loves her.
I love you. I'm in love with you.
However, she rejects him as he broke her heart.
You broke my heart. I'm sorry.
Number 9. Lexie Gray to Mark Sloan, Grey's Anatomy.
I love you. Oh God, oh my God, that just came flying out of my face. Like it was just some kind of, I love you.
These two have a lot working against them throughout their time on the show. There's their age gap, their commitment issues, and the fact that they never seem to get on the same page at the same time. Even when they're involved with other people, it doesn't stop them from longing for each other, as Lexie demonstrates during her abrupt and breathless confession of love to Mark outside the hospital.
I'm so in love with you, and you're in me. You're like it's like you're a disease. It's like I am infected by Mark Sloan.
Her awkward yet moving description of her love for him is funny and sweet and moving all at once, and it leaves Mark and us absolutely speechless.
And I can't sleep. I can't breathe. I can't eat. And I love you. I love you all the time. It's every minute of every day.
Number 8. Leo Fitz to Jemma Simmons, Agents of S.M.LE.LD.
Why would you make me do this? You're my best friend in the world!
Yeah, you're more than that, Jemma.
A pair of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, Leo Fitz and Jemma Simmons are inseparable best friends for many years. After one of their former teammates leaves them stranded at the bottom of the ocean, the pair of them try to find a way out. When Fitz comes up with a method of escape, only one of them can do so, however.
One breath, but there's two of us.
Yeah, I've done the math. That's why you're taking it. You're a better swimmer anyway.
He elects to save Jemma at the cost of his life, telling her that while he could never find the words to tell her how he felt, he can still show her.
I couldn't find the courage to tell you. So please. Let me show you.
The emotional stakes and acting in the scene are both spectacular. Number 7. Laura Roslin to William Adama, Battlestar Galactica.
I love you.
The civilian and military leaders of the ragtag fleet fleeing the genocidal Cylons, President Laura Roslin and Admiral Bill Adama, gradually fall for one another over the course of the series. However, their positions and Roslin's terminal cancer cause them to resist forming an open relationship. Despite this, the show's final season sees them get closer than ever. When Roslin is separated from the fleet aboard a Cylon ship, the experience is upsetting for both of them. So when they finally reunite, Roslin confesses that she loves Adama, which prompts a legendary response from the Han Solo Book of Romance.
About time.
Number 6. Logan Echolls to Veronica Mars, Veronica Mars. These two have a very complicated and rocky relationship. Although Logan Echolls initially resents and bullies amateur sleuth Veronica Mars, after the death of his girlfriend and Veronica's best friend, the pair of them begin a love-hate relationship that has plenty of ups and downs. After being paranoid about someone following her, Veronica is angered to learn that Logan hired someone to shadow her to protect her from anyone out to hurt her.
It's just I don't care.
You don't care?
Look, I don't give a rat's ass if it's right or fair. I don't care if you're angry. I care that you're safe.
While Logan acknowledges that doing so without telling her was wrong, he remains unapologetic, since he loves her and could not stand to let anything happen to her.
I love you, Veronica. I love you.
Number 5. Nick Miller to Jessica Day. New Girl.
Good night, Nick.
Good night.
Two roommates and friends, Nick Miller and Jess Day dance around an attraction to one another for the show's first several seasons. However, a games night leads the pair of them to be locked in a room with the expectation that they kiss. Although they make several attempts to kiss, neither one can go through with it, and Nick flees the room entirely, not wanting to kiss Jess because of a game.
Yes, stop!
God, Miller, just kiss me already!
No, not like this!
What? What does that mean?
No, I didn't. Nothing.
Later on, another moment alone together leads Nick to kiss Jess, to correct her earlier impression that he didn't want to kiss her.
I'd meant something like that.
Number 4. Desmond Hume to Penny Widmore. Lost. Desmond Hume and Penelope Widmore are two star-crossed lovers. They are kept apart for years by Desmond's fear that he's not good enough, which is exacerbated by Penny's father, as well as the fact that he's stranded on a crazy island. Also, there's some time travel involved. The last of these causes Desmond's mind to become unstuck in time, and the only way to save his life is to tie himself to both time periods, leading to a very important and long-awaited phone call with Penny.
I love you, Penny. I've always loved you. I'm so sorry.
The call and Desmond's emotional confession of love for Penny is among the series' most emotional moments.
I'll find you, Des.
I promise.
No matter what.
I'll come back to you.
I won't give up.
I promise.
I promise.
I love you.
Number 3. Damon Salvatore to Elena Gilbert. The Vampire Diaries.
I love you, Elena. And it's because I love you that I can't be selfish with you.
Elena Gilbert and Damon Salvatore have an acrimonious relationship at first. Although there's a level of flirtation and banter to their interactions, Damon's bad boy attitude and generally villainous actions cause Elena to form a poor impression of him. Damon is well aware of this though, and while he falls for Elena, she is involved with his brother Stefan. When returning her necklace, Damon confesses his love for her.
I don't deserve you. But my brother does.
But because he feels unworthy of her, he prevents her from remembering his confession so that she can be happy with Stefan. Sometimes loving someone means letting them go.
God, I wish you didn't have to forget this. But you do.
Number 2. Spike to Buffy Summers. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This seminal Joss Whedon show features plenty of excellent love confessions, including Angel to Buffy and Xander to Anya. But for our money, the best has to be Spike's speech to Buffy.
100+ years. And there's only one thing I've ever been sure of. You.
Spike is a vampire, and a character who grows a lot throughout the series, going from a villain out for Buffy's blood to her friend and briefly her lover. Although he says he loves her prior to this moment, this is definitely the best occasion.
When I say I love you, it's not because I want you, or because I can't have you. It has nothing to do with me. I love what you are, what you do.
His excellent speech reveals how much he's come to respect who she is and what she does. and that his love is completely selfless as they're no longer together.
You're a hell of a woman. You're the one, Buffy.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I've loved you since I've known you. No, that's not. I think maybe even before.
But I was bravest. Always.
I believe it.
Until I meet Missandei from the Isle of Nod. Now, I have fear.
The truth is, I love you. Woo, you can't imagine how good that feels to say out loud, but it scares me. And it is the truth.
Number 1. Jim Halpert to Pam Beesly. The Office. Jim Halpert's not-so-secret and apparently unrequited love for Pam Beesly is a major thread throughout the first 2 seasons of The Office, and it comes to a head in the 2nd season finale. Despite her engagement to Roy, Jim can't contain himself any longer and tells Pam that he's in love with her.
I'm in love with you.
What?
I'm really sorry if that's weird for you to hear, but I need you to hear it.
Although it's clear to the audience that Pam feels the same way, she doesn't realize it yet, and her rejection of him is as heartbreaking as their kiss soon afterwards is satisfying.
You have no idea
Don't do that.
what your friendship means to me.
Come on. I don't want to do that. I want to be more than that.
I can't.
In our opinion, the emotional highs and lows of the scene make it the best love confession ever put on TV.
Listen, Jim.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.